Hi guys, in this movie I want to show you how you can show a Google spreadsheet into your WordPress website, including the hyperlinks. So what in the world do I mean by spreadsheet in the website? Take a look at this. Here I have a Google Sheet and I just want to show this data into my WordPress website as a table or a similar format. Okay, so in that case the only thing I need to do is going to plugin section and I need to add a plugin. So search for something like Ninja Tables, and here you go. This is the table plugin we want to install. I already installed and activated it, so I'm not seeing any install now button. And to construct a table from Google Sheet, we also need the Pro version of the Ninja Table plugin. The Pro version you can get from here. Click on the Ninja Tables. And here you will see the options to buy the Pro version. It has both annual and lifetime license for both single and 20 site and unlimited site license. So get the license you can afford and download the Pro version and install on your website. I already have installed Ninja Table Pro. So let me show you. If I go to the all plugins, and here you can see I have both Ninja Tables and Ninja Tables Pro installed into my website. So from the left side we need to go to the Ninja Tables and we need to create your first table. Click on this, and from the left sidebar we need to choose Connect Google Sheet. Give your table a name. Okay, my table. And for the data source URL, let's go back to the Google Sheet we have. So here's the sheet we want to publish in our WordPress website. So go to the file section and click on Publish to Web. From here, select the sheet you want to publish. So it's the first sheet, which is this. And I want to publish this not as web page, but as a CSV file, comma separated below, and publish. Click OK, and here's the sheet is published and your publishable URL is also available here. So go back to the site and paste the data source URL and click next. Now after clicking next, you will see all the columns available in your Google Sheet. So in my sheet I have name, city, country, email, telephone, and website. So this column name, city, country, email, telephone, and website is available. I select the column you want to show. I want to show all, so I selected all. Click on Save. Here's your table inputted into the backend of the website, and if you click on the preview section, this is only available to the administrator. If you want to publish the table, you need to use the shortcode. I'll show you right away. So click on the preview section, and here you can see our table almost exactly as the Google Sheet. You can also search anything from here. For example, I want to search United States, so I'm going to write United. So both United States and United Kingdom is available. But here's the problem. For the website Frank H. Barber and Frank's website, see the Google Sheet, I have hyperlinks here. But in my table preview, I do not have the hyperlink. It's gone. Why? Because Google delivered the data as CSV, comma separated below, and you cannot pass hyperlink with comma separated below. Comma separated below means they will only pass the below. They will not pass the hyperlink. So in that case, if you want to keep using your hyperlink, you need to do some extra task, and which is you need to create another column as URL, and From here you need to copy your URL and paste it into the URL section. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to pause this video for a moment and I will continue again. So here I separated all the hyperlinks into a new column, and this also contains the hyperlink, but it doesn't matter because Google will deliver this as value. Just the value will be delivered. So in this case, the hyperlink will not deliver, but the value will be delivered. So let's see if we do this again with our table. We are going to it will take little time. Okay, update setting. Let's click update setting. If we can find the new column, we are not getting the new column because Google update the change after 10 minutes. So in that case, what I need to do is I need to go to the publish to the web, and already I need to go to the sheet and as comma separated value. I need to do this again, and before that I need to stop the previous publishing. Okay, I'm going to stop the previous publish and I'm going to publish the sheet once again. So the sheet is published again with the new column, and I'm going to go back to the table and I'm just going to delete this table. I don't need it anymore. I will create another one. So click here, add table, give any name. Also, we need to select the connect Google Sheet. Okay, now give any name and paste the data source URL and click next. Now as you can see, still the column is not available. The new URL column is not available yet. Let me do some troubleshooting here. So as I said, Google takes some time to update the URL. So after a couple of moments, now the new URL column is also available. So I'm going to select all column and I'm going to save it. Here you can see, let's go to the preview section, and as you can see, the new URL column is available. Now we need to add this URL into this column. Okay, we need to hyperlink this text with this URL, and Ninja will allow us to do that. Let me show you how. At first, I'm going to the website and I'm going to go to the transform value section. This feature allows us to transform any value into HTML output. So I'm going to show URL. As you know, we need to write some HTML. Okay, so if you do not know how to write HTML, you can learn HTML from W3 schools. Okay, very easy tutorial. You can go ahead and learn some HTML. So I'm going to just show you link HTML. So HTML hyperlink, and here as you can see, in the link you can have, let me copy it and I will explain it now. Okay, I pasted it here. So the link contained an a tag, which is anchor tag, and inside the link text you need to write whatever you want to show in the hyperlink as a text. So we know that we want to show what the website column containing. So I'm going to select the website column data, and instead of static link text, I'm going to replace it with dynamic website column data. Okay, and as the URL, we can't write here URL, we need the real URL, and the URL, where we can find the URL, this URL column is actually containing the URL. So I'm going to copy this, and in the URL section, instead of the word URL, I'm going to paste the real URL, and now I can save this, update this. Now if you go to the front end, you will see the Frank website is hyperlinked, and if I click on Frank website, I am going to Google. It is redirecting me to the respected link. Okay, if I click here, as you can see, it will redirect me to the facebook.com. Yeah, so technically we almost achieved what we wanted to do. From the Google Sheet, we showed the data in our WordPress website as a table, almost identical, and we also included the link. Despite Google doesn't allow, we used the value transformation feature of Ninjatable and we achieved the hyperlinking. Now the problem is this URL column is already existed here, still existed here. We don't want this. So what I can do is I'm going to go to the URL column, and from the responsive breakpoint, I am going to hide this column for all device, totally hidden on all device. Update this. In the backend you will see it, but in the front end you will no longer see the URL column. So let's recap again. My Google Sheet, I have shown it exactly including the hyperlinks, but we have applied some special technique to include the hyperlink, as CSP do not allow to pass the hyperlink when publishing the sheet. So this is how you can create a table with WordPress and connect your Google Sheet within the table, including the hyperlinks. Now, one more thing I want to address this. This is an email, and HTML has a very cool feature which can make this email address clickable, and when someone will click into this will let them to open an email app, and we can make both email and both phone number clickable. So whenever we will click in the email app will open, and whenever click we in the telephone app from your phone or your desktop will open. So to do this, we need to use some HTML content, and we are going to search for the mail to feature of HTML. So HTML, and from here W3 School is very cool to get examples, and from here I am copying this feature. Okay, let's try it first ourselves. So as you can see, this keyword John Doe, if I click on John Doe, it will open the email app, so I can email directly by clicking on this name, and we can apply this feature with Ninjatable. Let me just copy this. I'm going to go back to the table and email column, and again transform value, and I'm going to first paste this, then I will change the content. So in the hyperlink href attribute, we need to put the actual email address. Okay, instead of a static email address, we can use this where email column data. So I'm replacing the static mail address with dynamic email column data. Okay, and from John Doe, I don't want to show John Doe for all of the columns. So let me save it and show you. So that's the problem. Each column has the John Doe. Okay, so I need to change this. I'm going to transform value, and instead of John Doe, I am going to show the actual name from the name column. So I am replacing the static name with the dynamic name from the name column. Now let's save it. So as you can see, this is the email of Frank, and this is the email of Elizabeth. So we showed the name successfully. So if I click on Frank, it will open the mail app. Okay, so I can directly email into this contact, and that's how you can actually hyperlink email and other static links and convert it into dynamic links. Now you can do same for the telephone. I'm not doing this. I am keeping this for you so that you can practice and you achieve that with your own. If you have any problem setting up, just comment below the section and I will be in touch as soon as I can. Thanks for watching this video.